Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I am Magical Jones, and this is Wisdom and Guidance. I'm here to give you guys an energy check in for this time. When I say this time, I'm talking about around the month of November. Okay. We know that energy is fluent. So you could come across this video next year sometime in April. Okay. If it resonates, it resonates. All right. So time doesn't really matter, which is why I don't like putting timelines, time frames on my readings. Okay. Also, with that being said, the messages are not going to resonate with every Gemini. Okay. For some of you guys, it's going to resonate um, basically, but not 100%. You know, if it resonates, majority of the message, but the other part doesn't resonate, don't try to make that fit because you could be, you know, manifesting something that's not for you. Okay. All right. With that being said, you guys, when you come in, please like the video. If I resonate with you as a reader, subscribe to my channel. That shows me support. Okay. I know we are in certain times or uncertain times. So everybody can't donate money or whatnot. So I just ask that you subscribe to my channel, like the videos, comment, let me know whether I resonated with you or, if I resonated with you, let me know. All right. If I didn't, just, you know, check out any other placement that's on my channel for you. Okay. Also, I started with Aries. Okay. So I did Aries a couple of days ago, and then I also did Taurus. Now I'm on Gemini. All right. So Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. This message is going to resonate with you guys. Okay. Cross watchers, you guys are also welcome. All right, we're going to start off with the Sacred Soul messages. I hadn't used this deck in a while. This Oracle deck, it's been a while. I find that most of the messages that I've been doing lately, they hadn't been as high vibrational as I like. So, it has a lot to do with the messages within the decks. So I'm going to switch it up. I am going to pull a card or two from What's the Tea, because we do need to know what the tea is going on around us, okay? Which is the reason why we come on YouTube or wherever we go and, try to see what's going on. This is why we watch online tarot. All right, so the first card that came out, Gemini, it says, you are not a drop in the ocean. You are the entire ocean in a drop. All right. Stand out, perspective, bringing things together. All right. So it's all about how you view yourself. Okay. So some of you guys need to change your perspective on yourself. All right. The way that you see yourself and the way that you feel about yourself. A lot of times when we go through things in life, it can kind of damper our spirit and, kind of make us feel like a little tired and wore out, and we just don't feel like certain things are worth it. I feel like the universe is trying to give you encouragement, Gemini, to step back and see things from a different perspective. All right. So also, if you guys want to see the bigger picture, all right, I'm also hearing that because that's also Sagittarius energy, and Sagittarius is your opposite sign. All right. Has anybody had the chance to get out and see the full moon? Oh my God. I was out earlier today. I was visiting my dad, and I was out with my daughter and my grandbaby. And me and my daughter got some pretty awesome pictures, but her phone is better than mine. So my camera quality is not that good. But we have a full moon, you guys, in Taurus tonight. All right, show me the energy surrounding Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to pull about 3 of these cards and move to What's the Tea, and then we're going to move to some tarot. All right, this read is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you guys for coming in. Hello, hello, hello. All right. Show me some love by liking the video, please. All right. Hit the thumbs up. Y'all don't have a lot of messages that want to come out in this deck. All right. Let me concentrate a little bit more. All right, Spirit. What is the message that you have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus at this time? What is it that Gemini needs to know from the Sacred Soul Messages Oracle deck? All right. What is the soul of Gemini saying to them at this time? So other than some of you guys need to change the perspective on how you see yourself, it's going to greatly affect the outcome of things that you put your energy into. Okay. Some of you guys need to just give yourself some self-love. All right. And trust me, it happens to all of us. All right. It's not just, you know, something that's going on with you or all Geminis. No, because every Gemini is not, you know, in that energy or feel stuck to that in that place. Show me more. Wow, I can't believe no cards are coming out. I'm going to pull off the top and then we're going to switch. It says, set your life on fire and seek those who fan your flames. All right. Kindred spirits, passion, follow your heart. All right. And that right there has a lot to do, Gemini, with the way that we perceive things around us. Okay. Sometimes you have to be around like-minded people or people that's more positive. Okay. We can find ourselves being around people that, you know, say we grew up with, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but a lot of times when we're trying to elevate in life and we're around people that hadn't reached a certain level, you know, it can kind of make things a little stagnant. All right. I'm going to put this deck up because ain't nothing trying to come out for this. Ain't nothing coming out for this. All right. We're going to tap into what's the T. All right. For Gemini. And then we're going to tap into the tarot. You guys will like the video. Okay. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the comments. Thank you guys for tuning in. Okay. Whether you are a subscriber or you just happen to, you know, my video just happened to pop up on your timeline. I really appreciate you taking the time to come in and, you know, sup with me. All right. Show me the energy surrounding the zodiac sign of Gemini. This don't even go here. What this says, you have reached a new level and a new land to be discovered. There is something for you there. Yeah. Some of you guys, Gemini, feel like you're not connecting. Okay. You feel like things aren't, you know how you go somewhere and you're like, I don't know this place. It's foreign. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys could feel like you're out of your element or you're in a unknown territory, but you're actually where you have been the whole time. That's because a lot of you guys have elevated consciously. Okay. And it's time for you to take inspired action to not just elevate mentally, but also to elevate physically as well. All right. Also be open to new people that could be coming into your energy. All right. Because remember that card that came out and it said, allow others to flame your fire or whatever it said. You know, yeah, some of you guys are leaving a situation to where it seems like someone or people had a bad reputation. Okay. A lot of you guys, someone is coming towards you or is coming back into your energy. And it's just something about this person's energy that's making you want to reject them. Okay. You don't have to feel bad. You know, vibes don't lie. Okay. People can say this is that or the other, you know, and they can hide their intentions and their motives for why they're doing things and why they're around. But energy doesn't lie. And if somebody's energy feels off to you, Gemini, Spirit is saying, listen to that. Okay. Listen to your intuition. Okay. Show me more for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It says your light irritates their demons. What is this about for Gemini? Played out. Yeah. Someone or something is played out, okay? And you're wondering why you can't connect with a certain group of people or a person or even a place. Like for some of you guys, it has to do with work. Okay, it has nothing to do with a person, but take it as it resonates, all right? And the thing about it is something feels like stagnant, like you're not connecting, like you can't connect with it. All right. I think it's time for those that this resonates with, okay? And also take this with a grain of salt. I'm not telling you to change your situation, and you shouldn't change your situation based on a online reading, okay? But for a lot of you guys, it's time for you to move on, okay? Because a lot of you guys, you have outgrown a certain group of people, a place, okay? It's like there's something more for you, okay? There's something about your elevation. Some of you guys have ascended. Some of you guys think different. And it's like a glow. Some of you guys have this like certain aura about you. Your energy has changed. And certain people, they notice that, okay? Whoever these other low vibrational people are, they notice that your energy has shifted. All right. Of course, they would notice, okay? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And for this to come out, Gemini, this could be, like I said, a place or a person or a group of people that's very relevant to you. All right. But please just take it as it resonates. It doesn't have to mean that you need to make any sudden changes. Just pay attention, okay? And always listen to your intuition. All right, because your intuition is not going to lie. It says you are a magical being with the whole universe waiting to assist you. All right. Yeah. A lot of you guys are ascending, or you have ascended, and you're not resonating with where you are currently. Okay. Don't let it make you feel a certain type of way about yourself, like there's something wrong with you, or that you are tripping or something like that. These things happen, okay? And they happen for a reason. You just pay attention, all right? All right. Let's tap into the tarot for Gemini. Thank you guys for tuning in. All right. Like the video. Thank you for the likes. Thank you guys for the subscriptions as well. I have gotten quite a few subscriptions since I've been going live, okay? Something that I was in my head about doing for years. Because some of you guys know that I have had this channel for quite a few years, and I never went live. I just always uploaded videos. And Spirit kept saying, you're not going to gain subscribers until you go live. And I was like, I don't want to go live. But here I am live, and I don't even think that I have uploaded any videos in a while. You know, everything that I'm putting out on my channel here lately is live. All right. And I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying you guys. I'm enjoying the interactions. You know, I appreciate it. All right. That's a lot. But we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Wands, and the Star card. The Star card came out, Gemini, when I was doing the pre-shuffle for you, okay? So some of you guys could be in a healing, or you could have just went through some type of a healing, okay? Like a spiritual healing, all right? If that's not the case, some of you guys are becoming more known. Like people are noticing you more, okay? I don't know what it is. Maybe your position or your status has changed. You have elevated in some type of way, okay? Because I see the Wheel of Fortune here as well, and also the Ace of Wands, all right? Like I said, for some of you guys, this has to do with something at work, all right? And now, sad to say, when we elevate in life and when we start getting blessed by the universe and good things start happening for us, everybody is not going to be happy for you. Okay. So you could have some people around you that could be sending you like an evil eye, or, saying little stuff behind your back and trying to make it seem like you're not worthy of what it is that you're doing or what you have, okay, or what you have attained. But for some of you guys, Gemini, I'm picking up that you went through quite a phase in your life, and I'm hearing dark night of the soul. Okay, I'm seeing that some of you guys really went through a dark time. All right, and it took a lot for you to come up out of that. All right, so anything that you have, anything that the universe is blessing you with, Gemini, you deserve it. Okay, because you have done the healing. All right, you have done the healing, and you have shown yourself to be worthy of it. You can't help how other people feel. Okay, that has nothing to do with you. And don't allow other people's energy to affect your energy. All right, because I'm picking that up, with that first deck that came out. Okay, some of you guys, you're allowing the way that other people around you that's moving. You're allowing the way that other people around you are moving. Am I saying that right? That sounds weird. You're allowing the way that people around you that are moving in a weird way, okay? Or the way that people are moving around you. Okay, there we go. You're allowing that to affect you, all right? And it's causing you to be in your head. Please, please, please block the haters, okay? Block them off, okay? Block them off. For some of you, yeah, a lot of you guys went through a lot, okay? Mentally, all right? Some of you guys learned a lot of lessons when it comes to communication as well, okay? When to speak and when not to speak, all right? Some of you guys went through a lot with that, all right? So a lot of you guys have matured. You have matured. What is this? Yeah, and I see you holding back, all right? And you're not sharing things unless you feel like it's valuable or worth sharing. Okay. See, now they coming out, y'all. See, we got 2 Pentacle cards here. We got the 2 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. All right. I'm seeing for some of you guys, and this also came out during the pre-shuffle, during your storm, Gemini, that you guys were going through, okay, you buried yourself in work, all right, and this helped you to get through. How, I don't know. And a lot of people do that. They'll put their focus in one area that they want to expand, and they'll take it off of a place or a group of people or whatever that has put them in some type of trauma, okay, while they're healing, okay? I see some of you guys have definitely healed, okay? Some of you guys went through some things financially as well, to where either you had been put out of a situation, you were homeless for a while, or facing that, all right? And I see a lot of you guys just doing a lot of deep reflecting and healing, okay? And bouncing back. Like I said, whatever this was that you went through, it was dark, you was in a dark place, but now you guys have elevated, all right, and you're in a better place. And you have, Gemini, and I think this is the main reason for this read, you have some people around you that are trying to pull on your energy. They're trying to make you feel like you're not worthy of where you are, okay? They want you to go back to where you were, okay? And a lot of these people, they're still there in that place where you came from, okay? People say it's lonely at the top, but it's not at the bottom, because it's a lot of people down there. But don't forget, misery loves company, and it's a lot of miserable people at the bottom, okay? And them motherfuckers will pull you down, okay? And if you're not careful, depending on how they're like coming at you, manipulating your energy, trying to make you feel bad or whatever. Yeah, yeah. Be very mindful. Okay. Be very mindful. Is there anything? Yeah, this is your energy. A lot of you guys have gained clarity. Okay. For some of you guys, it was something about a truth that was exposed or a truth that you needed to expose. All right. And I see you guys have spoken your truth. Okay. And you're more comfortable when it comes to speaking your truth. And some people don't like it. All right. Hey, like I said before, you can't help how somebody else feels. It has nothing to do with you. All right. As long as you're not intentionally out here trying to harm people, then hey, it is what it is. I always say this: if people would put more focus on themselves and take it off of people around them, then they wouldn't be so miserable. Okay. And I think the world will be a better place. Show me more for Gemini. And then we're going to end this and I'm going to jump on Cancer. Anything else for Gemini before I get up out of here? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cross watchers, you guys are welcome. I don't know, y'all. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Some of you guys are dealing with a work situation, or if you're not dealing with a Capricorn, okay? But it's a toxic situation that has a lot to do. There's a lot of competition going on, all right? Someone wants to keep you bound or something, okay? And when I say someone, I'm not excluding the fact that people allow energies to use them, okay? That they're being used by negative energies and it causes chaos in other people's lives and also in their lives, okay? Some of you guys could be dealing with a fire sign, maybe a Leo, okay? That came up also in the pre-shuffle. All right. But there's some competition here about something. If this is not competition, like somebody trying to put you in competition because they want to put you back into a energy of being bound. Okay. I have no idea, you guys, but just be mindful. Okay. Be mindful of people's energies around you. Be very mindful around this time that you're not involving yourself also in other people's drama, okay? Regardless of who it is, pick your battles, okay? Because you could be opening a door to something that's actually more deep or deeper, deeper than what you realize it is, okay? So it could be like a setup. All right, let's see. Poppin' Balloon, hello. Laughing Junction, hello, help me. Crocodile says, how are you? I'm doing good. All right. Samantha says, thank you. Emmanuel says, hi. Okay. Keontae. The cards were talking about Gemini coming out of a energy of feeling like they are not worthy. Okay. A lot of Geminis, it seems like from the cards that you guys have come into some luck or just some good fortune. Okay. Or you have ascended, had some type of a glow up. Okay. And like everybody knows, when you have these glow ups in life, everybody is not going to be happy for you. They could smile in your face, they could pat you on your back, and they can be as fake and phony as possible. But Spirit is saying to use your discernment when it comes to that, because some people around you, there are some people around you, Gemini, that want to put you in a situation, okay, that's going to, I don't know, for some of you guys, I don't know, and I don't want to really like say something that, might make you feel a certain type of way, but For some of you guys, you could get into some conflict with somebody. Somebody could be getting locked up. Okay. So be mindful of that. Okay. Be mindful also of allowing other people to drag you into their drama. All right. With that being said, I love you guys, and I will be back soon for Cancer.